Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, before Raila Amolo Odinga taking his Azimio la Umoja campaign to Lower Eastern, he was in Kisii County where he had a super amazing rally. So as well as speaking now, Raila is in Lower Eastern. But today, William Ruto took Kenya Kwanza campaign to Kisii County and even Nyamira. And it is emerging that in some of the stopovers Ruto had today, he met with low turnout of people into that event. Which raises the question, why low turnout as of now? We want to look into that, but just watch this video, then we'll continue with this conversation.
Mimi kwanza nataka niwashukuru sana. Tumefika hapa Bombasi leo, tumefika hapa Kisii leo ili tuweze kusalimiana pamoja na nyinyi. Mnatukaribisha hapa Bombasi? Wangwana wa Kisii mnatukaribisha? Hebu sasa tuweke hii mabango chini kwanza ndio tuongee na wananchi jameni. Basi mimi nataka niwashukuru sana.
Now, I want to explain to you the main reasons why William Ruto might not get the Bagusi votes in this election. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you are not subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. We are on our journey to 20,000. So I'm requesting you, please go with us in this journey. Back to our discussion. Now, Ruto is in Kenya Kwanza coalition. And there are several memorandum Ruto has signed with the partners in that coalition. Ruto promised to give 30% of his government to Musalia Mudavadi. That means even up to 6 cabinet secretary positions to Musalia Mudavadi. And all those ambassadorial, those CASs and other positions, even parastatals, he has promised to give 30%. But the question we are asking ourselves here today, what percentage does Ruto have in his government for the Gusii community? What has he promised to give them? What has Ruto promised to give the people of Nyanza region at large? That means Luos and the Kisii, in case he becomes the president. Go and do your research. You will find out that Ruto has no any soever plan for the people of Kisii, Nyanza region at large, in his manifesto or plan to rule the country. He has planned for the Western region people, written. But where is his plan for the people of Gusii community and the Nyanza region? That tells you, in case Ruto become president, there's nothing the Gusii community will benefit. Nothing is going to give the people of Nyanza region, Luo Nyanza region. And this could be just one of the reasons why people of Gusii community find no reason to associate themselves with William Ruto. That is what is encouraging low turnout to attend this event. If we could have given the same promise to these people, that I will give like 4 slots of cabinet secretaries, the plan for the road, because they are saying in Western they are going to tarmac 1,000 kilometers of roads 1,000 kilometers is not small. But where is his promise to the Gusii community? Nothing at all. He has promised to revive Mumias Sugar Company. What about Gusii community? So the Gusii community have nothing in terms of percentage that they will get from William Ruto government. That is the biggest reason they are associating themselves with William Ruto. He's not appealing to them. He has no plan for them. Secondly, we know Ruto has been using money to popularize and organize for his rally. When he gets somewhere for a rally, there will be prior organization to mobilize people. You pay them and you give them the UDA branded t-shirt, yellow. Yellow is the color in Kenya Kwanza rallies. And by addressing such small crowd of people, it means maybe the person on the ground who was organizing, he has failed William Ruto. He did not use the money was given to mobilize people to attend that event. Mobilization fee ilikuliwa. And this has exposed William Ruto that he cannot have rally not unless he has money to give people to attend. And once you does that, it means you are addressing a hired crowd. I don't know if again you can hire voters. I don't know. Because if you are planning to hire a crowd to address, then you should have a plan to hire voters. But again, voting is a secret. You cannot know what I have done on the ballot once I get that paper. It is between me and my God and the person I want. That is where the challenge is. Number 3, there could be a possibility that Ruto might not be having huge amount of money he has been dishing out in the campaigns. Remember now we have just entered serious campaign season. 54 days to the next general election. Ruto was spending from 2019, 2018, amekuwa spent, but largely it was Mount Kenya. And Rigathi Gachagua told the people of Rift Valley openly, pesa ni mvunja mlima, na hiyo ndio Ruto ametumia kuvunja mlima Mount Kenya. So seemingly maybe Ruto does not have that huge money he has had before to organize for such rallies so that you pay people to attend. That's why he might go to some place, he will have huge rally, another place he will have low turnout. But if you manage to give the way he has been giving, then you get to a rally, you say, napea wa mama mboga hapa milioni 2, the way he was doing some time back. Napea bodaboda hapa milioni 3. They will come. But because he's no longer doing that, that's why there's low turnout. Number 4, Raila Odinga had just left Kisii. That means the sense of the direction Raila had planted into the masses had synced properly. They find a reason why to vote for Raila Odinga. Remember, Kisii is in Nyanza region. So when Raila is the president, then Nyanza region has a president, including Kisii community wakiwa hapo ndani. They have a reason to smile in case one of their own in the region become the president. For that reason, they don't find the reason why they should associate themselves with William Ruto. Najua jirani yako akijenga barabara inaweza pita ikienda kwake lakini inapitia kwako. Lakini Ruto akijenga barabara kwenda Sugoi itapitia Kisii town ama itapita wapi? So Raila is the person who is making Ruto to miss the crowd. Because they find a reason why to vote for Raila. Raila is close to them and again coming from same region. Demographic politics. That's why Ruto is missing people to address. Raila was there, so the wave is still sinking in the people. They are finding the reason to associate with Raila. Simba Arati has been in the area. That's number 5. He's running for Kisii gubernatorial seat. For those who got a chance to watch the rally that Raila had there, check on the reaction when the current senator, Sam Ongeri, was speaking, and when Simba Arati got a mic to speak. Sam Ongeri is ashamed. He does not command numbers. Simba Arati just came from Nairobi and he has taken over. He is the wave in the region. So you can imagine, a person who has been in the ground has been pushed aside. But someone just from Nairobi, anakuja in the area and they take control. It means you cannot ignore the influence of Simba Arati within Kisii County. Because of that, people are finding a reason why they have to associate with Simba Arati, listen to him, and then go in the direction he's heading to. So Simba Arati wave is making Ruto to lack numbers in Kisii and the Gusii community. So Selemena Sosoro cannot be compared to Simba Arati. Ruto does not have strong people in Kisii and the Nyamira County to popularize for his agenda, to assure him of the votes. That's why he's facing low turnout. And again, Ruto has been outside there all over throwing abuses to Raila and other leaders who are not in his camp. And because of using this abusive language in campaign, because every time ni matusi, and the reference kwa watu wanasema sijui kitandawili, watu wakung'oa reli. I mean, Gusii, the Gusii community and the Luo community, they have been intact, you know. They have been very much close. Again, they have intermarried, of course, again. So when you say watu wakung'oa reli, labda hata unaweka mpaka hao ndani. So people are finding no reason to listen to Ruto, are just tired. Gusii community is tired of William Samuel Ruto. That is why they cannot get out in big numbers, if not paid, to attend his rallies. People need someone who can heal their wounds. People are suffering from high life standards. Everything is very expensive in this country. You can't afford life today for the common mwananchi. So they need someone who can just preach hope. Someone who can just encourage them and give them hope that tomorrow is going to be good. Ruto is failing. Instead, he's throwing barbs. So people find no reason to associate themselves with William Samuel Ruto. And because of these things, when you put it together, you find that there could be the reason, some of the reasons why Ruto is missing the crowd in the Gusii community. Ruto has been outside here again abusing Matiang'i. Matiang'i is a Gusii son from Gusii. So he's one of their own. The Gusii community has been happy because Matiang'i has been on the map. He has been elevated by President Uhuru Kenyatta. That's where the Gusii community are feeling they are. But now when Ruto comes out to abuse Matiang'i and say, and in fact he's petitioning on how they should remove Matiang'i from a CS position. So what do you expect the people of Gusii community to do? These people are going to protest. How do they protest? They will miss to attend your rallies because you are fighting one of their own. Ruto could just look for his votes in the Gusii community without necessarily bringing in the name of Matiang'i, so that it will not be seen as if he's fighting one of their own. But as long as he's staging those fights, the Gusii community will see William Ruto as an enemy of one of their own. Because of that, Ruto is missing crowd in Kisii County. So he cannot win this war. And therefore, you will find people like Matiang'i and Simbarati, they can influence. They know Ruto is coming. And because they don't like them, of course, they will talk to their people. Don't attend. This guy is not good for us. He has no plan for us. He has no plan to take care of our interest. So distance yourself from William Ruto. And that is exactly what has happened. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.